Hey folks, welcome to the Go Home show for SmackDown on our WWE 2009 mod on the road to Survivor Series. So hopefully we have a really good show here from the Staples Centre, which will be the last one that kind of goes in line with what kind of WWE were doing at that time, and then we'll start to branch out into proper fantasy mode. So no way to start off with a bit of a segment we have called the series We Are Perfection for a reason. So Dolph Ziggler right in there, basically interrupting the argument between Rey Mysterio and Batista. Of course, the whole "you're supposed to be my friend" angle. This, of course, gets John Morrison out. These are two singles matches that are going to be lined up for Survivor Series, but tonight, because of this angle, we'll see them in tag team action in our main event. So it will be Batista teaming with Dolph Ziggler to take on Rey Mysterio and John Morrison. So a good angle there to kind of promote some of the upper mid-carders within the SmackDown brand. E90 rating, it gets the show off to a strong start, gets the crowd hotter, and your storylines gain some heat. So the perfect opening to Friday Night SmackDown. Our opening contest was a decent matchup that saw Matt Hardy defeat Eric Escobar in 10 minutes and 10 by countout. Basically, Escobar after 10 minutes just deciding, I've had enough, I ain't dealing with this. So it's a B-73. Becky done some good work at ringside, much better performance from Matt compared to Escobar. Reason here is lack of heels, so really giving somebody that's going to put Matt Hardy over, but at the same time, it's not a pinfall defeat for Escobar. So after the matchup, Vicky Guerrero just promotes him, just saying, "We've not got time for this. He's better than this," and that was a C+70 promo there for Vicky Guerrero with Eric Escobar. We then have Lay Cool come down to ringside in order to do some colour commentary for the next matchup. So at C65, they'll be scouting Mickie James as she takes on Natalya, and she does defeat Natalya Neidhart in 4:34 with a tornado DDT. This, of course, was like the early days of Natalya when she was with David Hart Smith and, of course, Tyson Kidd. A C+71, so the matchup was actually pretty good for the limited amount of time that it had, but you've got to give Mickie some momentum going into the pay-per-view. Then had another hype of the Chosen One, Mr. McMahon, bigging up Drew McIntyre. That was a B-76 promo before Drew's matchup tonight. And it was actually just an easy squash match for Drew McIntyre, just completely dominates Slam Master Jay while winning in 6:30 with the snap double underhook DDT. C64 as to be expected, Slam Master's just there to put people over, and Drew is still in the infancy of his push. But a 67 there, you can see minor negatives, just the motivation of Drew. It is what it is. That's where they are in terms of overness. Then had a promo with the Straight Edge Society building up to their 2-on-1 handicap match tonight. This is basically CM Punk, Luke Gallows and Joey Mercury bigging up Straight Edge, just saying why they're better than all of us, apparently. So a B-73, Punk was fantastic. Of course, Mercury's going to underperform, but you hope in putting Mercury and Gallows in promos with Punk that they can gain skills there. And it was a 2-on-1 handicap match, which had great wrestling and good heat, as The Undertaker defeated CM Punk and Luke Gallows in 13:45 as Taker pinned Gallows after a chokeslam. I felt it was better to protect CM Punk here, have him not lose. Gallows can take the pinfall, and I just felt Mercury and Gallows would have been too low a match rating for a co-main event. So the B-78 I can deal with. Great performances from Undertaker and Punk is basically telling me that Punk's on the cusp of the main event, and then we'll push him from there. But that aside, it keeps Taker looking strong. You get your few skill increases and a few negatives there. Obviously, too many competitors is going to hamper a handicap match, won't quite get the level of points that you'd want. After the matchup though, Undertaker's obviously the champion going into Survivor Series, so the tag team champions, Chris Jericho and the Big Show, good old Jerry Show, come down and just beat the crap out of the Undertaker. A-star 98, it really gets you thinking, is the Undertaker going to prevail at the pay-per-view, and it gains some heat into that storyline. The main event, really disappointed. It was a good match. Batista and Dolph Ziggler defeat Rey Mysterio and John Morrison And it's 1737 when Batista defeated John Morrison with the Batista Bomb. So a B-74. I'd say 4 pretty good performances. Batista actually the worst out of the lot. You'd have thought his overness would have carried him. But apparently not. Both storylines lose a bit of heat. What cost it? Thinking, no, nothing really, just a bad match. Just 2 teams that just didn't mesh, which results in just a B81 for the show. So maybe we should have put roles reversed, had the heavyweight title stuff in the show. I just wanted to be a wee bit different. And yeah, we increase our popularity in 3 regions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump into basically the storylines, because that'll give you an idea of the matches we're going to have for the pay-per-view coming up in the next video. Jamie Noble says he likes working against wrestlers bigger than himself. That's good, because he's going to get used in the future. Hot property 7 form. FCW saying Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Actually quite curious to know what would FCW be kind of producing. Bateman against Lennox, McEnroe, Serena v Naomi, Darren Young versus Alex Riley, and Wade Barrett versus Duke Rotunda. So pretty okay. I mean, a lot of these people will make it to the main roster and hopefully get a good push. Speaking of push, there we go. 4-year FCW developmental deal for Sarah Del Rey. Perfect. Oh, now we've got John Laurinaitis causing rifts. Well, this is more rifts I've had in this mod in the space of 3 weeks than I had in my whole 4 years with my WWE mod in 2016 that we carried right through. So John Laurinaitis has turned Layla against Matt Hardy, John Cone against Matt Hardy, The Big Show against Matt Hardy, Eric Escobar, Matt Striker, Mickie James, and Vicky Guerrero. And CM Punk thinks Eric Escobar is good in the ring, so we should push him. Interesting. So it's really meaning that we could potentially at one point see Matt Hardy have to go to Raw or ECW, possibly similar to real life, and Kofi will probably come to SmackDown. But I think he'll do the same as real life. We'll do like a mini draft. We'll move 5 or 6 people over in May, June, April, May, just after WrestleMania, just to freshen up a little bit. But that's interesting that the mod at least is going to cause a few tricky bits. But yeah, what was to say, a few people unhappy now. I've not even used Kane actually. I don't know why I've never used Kane. I don't know. I've got that many heels on, and I don't know why I go take a Kane already. But it's him, Stephanie, Joey Styles that are unhappy. Interesting. We've got the money in this save that we can cover that, so that's fine. Anyway, as for the pay-per-view, as for Survivor Series, we are looking at Batista versus Rey Mysterio. John Cena defends the WWE World Heavyweight title against Triple H and Shawn Michaels, triple threat. The IC title is going to be on the line as Dolph Ziggler tangles with the champion John Morrison. The Women's Championship, I believe this is the Women's Championship, Maryse against the champion Melina. Kofi Kingston will take on Randy Orton. The Divas Champion, I believe, is going to be between Michelle McCool and Mickie James. ECW title on the line as William Regal challenges Christian. Undertaker defends the Heavyweight Championship against The Big Show and Chris Jericho. Randy Orton somehow is in 2 feuds. But anyway, we'll keep building up the legacy anyway. Whether I have them disband, honestly, I would be very surprised. I do like to keep them together longer than they were in real life. And the US title will be on the line in a triple threat match as The Miz defends against MVP and Jack Swagger. And if we need to cover more time, we'll add in more things as well. So I should remember the Divas, is on Raw, and the Women's is on SmackDown. Well, highly likely that I will look to possibly combine all the championships by the worlds. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. It's deeply appreciated. I hope you did enjoy it. Let us know, as I say, what your predictions are for the Survivor Series. If you are doing this mod, let us know how you booked it. Let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see in the future from it. What direction would you have went back in this time? And yeah, just generally any feedback on TW in general, if your own says, wrestling in general, as always, likes, comments in general, subs, all deeply appreciated, but most importantly, just enjoy your evening. And hopefully I'll see you all for Survivor Series coming up soon. Bye bye.